Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Outer Wilds on PlayFrame and such. Welcome. Eat marshmallow, we gotta go. There are, like, three things I've been thinking about since my last recording session that I've been wanting to do. Really only like three big tasks left that I can think of. Excuse me. The first one is I need to go back here to the other side simulation, I guess, inside the diving bell entrance, because this mark's been here for a while. Definitely something else I need to do there. I also want to see if there's anything I can do from the outside to, like, turn the spotlight off. There might not be, but we should definitely investigate here. I think it's the only remaining orange mark, so it's just about one of the only things I can possibly do right now. But, let's see, we got some new knowledge here in the slide burning room, I think. Or was it this one? No, it was this one. A room full of burned slide reels piled next to a strange device. I found a hidden slide reel that showed a container marked with a glowing symbol being handed to a shadowy figure. The figure follows a procession of green lights through a forest to a candlelit building, where they carry the container into a secret passage behind a roaring fireplace. And we found that space finally. The Forbidden Archive, a library full of intact slide reels hidden deep underground. There's a container marked with one of the vault seals, but its contents have been destroyed, annoyingly. I found a slide reel that shows the origin of the stranger and its inhabitants. Intact slides reveal the sacrifice that was made to build the stranger. I found a slide reel that appears to be some sort of error report. It shows one of the stranger's inhabitants jumping off of a raft during a transition between areas and falling below the world. Should I try that? I hadn't even considered to try that. I thought they were just sort of like showing us that this is sort of a simulation space. I hadn't thought to try jumping off of the raft in mid, like, transition. Could be fun. I have 4 things to try now. So this was one thing. The other two things are basically I need to do some sneaking around in the Starlit Cove and in the Endless Canyon with the lights out. Pretty challenging with the Starlit Cove. I already kind of tried that once. An idea I want to try is something similar to what I did getting in here. Get myself access, like river access, from both here and here. Enter through the Endless Canyon so I have the most time possible. Wait a certain amount of time until the tower topples into the water, at which point all of these guards disappear, and then I can go and explore without having to sneak past them. Unfortunately, the tower does tip over into the water, like, right near the end of the cycle, but, like, the time between tower tip over and me getting yanked back 22 minutes is like a minute and a half tops. Probably just a minute. Not a lot of time to poke around. So that might not be a viable solution. I'm kind of tempted to try it, though, to see how far it gets me, or if, at the very least, I can go in and have a little look around without having to stealth, and maybe some of that, like, geographical knowledge will help with the stealthing. Stealthing here is just going to be a nightmare, I think. But that's all right. That's going to be the last thing I worry about. First off, we're going back here. It has been endlessly amusing seeing, like, the delight/exasperation of folks in comments, seeing me get close to trying a thing or seeing a thing or testing a thing and then not doing it because I've not noticed how close I am to a thing I don't understand, or I don't realize there's something about a thing I don't understand yet, or that just any number of things that I don't yet know. I do sympathize. It's all part of the fun. I gotta say, like, some people tend to be, like, in comments, tend to be kind of... I seem to have developed a bit of a reputation for, missing some really basic, easily observable stuff, but then also managing to, like, achieve something wild, either, like, a difficult combat challenge, like, failing to understand a very basic thing about Sekiro, and then beating some really hard boss first try. Just, like, my special gift. And I'll take some credit for that. That's mostly flattering, I think. I'll take it. And I'm definitely glad it makes this stuff all the more enjoyable to watch. Some people, I think, though, don't quite recognize... I don't think that's entirely me. I think that it's just way easier to tell because, like, it's a bunch of people watching me. I suspect a lot of people don't realize how many obvious things they don't get right away in the games they play, or that they don't get without looking something up, or that they misunderstand for a little while. Just because, like, there's not 1,000+ people looking over their shoulder, tearing their hair out. Not that I blame you, it's like, I'm not usually, like, self-aware enough in times when I'm just playing something on my own to, like, consciously recognize how many things I'm failing to understand or trying to do the wrong way for an insufferably long period of time. I think it's just very easy to forget, for all of us, like me included, it's very easy to forget how not obvious things can be when you don't know them yet, which sounds like ridiculous said out loud. Of course, things you don't know yet aren't obvious, but there are definitely some people who I see in comments who don't seem to recognize that on occasion. Like, how could you not try this thing? Because I didn't know I could. Because I didn't see the thing. Because of any other different reasons. I can certainly understand the frustration, though. I still sympathize. Speaking of that exact situation, this was like a space where I clearly walked past something that people were rather frustrated by. And I suspect it might have been this, which I'd assumed I would just, like, didn't have anything that I needed to interact with yet, but I can still try, I guess. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I expected. Ah, neat. Oh, I'm not even in control of this slideshow. It's just going. So pointing at that thing. Up in this secret room. Pointing at that thing. And that is, so they're like, is that the space that did I already do basically what that showed me how to do? I'm trying to remember if I have now. I've, like, found so many different little secrets to navigate around. I'm trying to remember if I actually acted on that one. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm watching that again, hang on. Yeah, no, that's what I did to take me up into the room that had all of the, that was supposedly going to have all of the little passcodes. All the combinations for these locks, and it only had one of them, annoyingly. So yeah, this seems like something that I was, ideally supposed to stumble upon earlier. Well, supposed to in heavy quotes. It's a open exploration game. It's easy to find things in all kinds of wild orders, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, that is, I believe, if I'm interpreting it right, knowledge showing me how to do a thing, which I have already achieved without this, but still good to know. So this light is the next kind of mystery for me. And I think I'm going to need to be able to solve this one from outside. I think. Like... I don't have any of these passcodes. Did I go up here? Oh, okay, it's just a path back up to the elevator from the other side. Fair enough. I see a raft here. Is like, can my light reach that? Can my focused light reach this? I'm skeptical. Nope. Okay. Boy, that would have been nice, huh? Okay. Is there anything else I can do with this? Like, it kind of seems like no, right now. I'm really wondering what's in this thing, by the way, because I up until somewhat recently, and I don't remember if I mentioned this, like, in a recording or not, it's just a thought I've been having for a while. Up until recently, I was assuming that inside this vault was one of the owl aliens. Aliens, there you go. One of the aliens. And I'd assumed that for a long time because we'd been missing, I should just like pause so time doesn't pass. We'd been missing one of the alien skeletons inside their little sleeping chambers. And I'd sort of just assumed that there had been someone who wasn't agreeing with the group who they felt they needed to deal with and locked them up in here. Someone who's like still wanted to try to use the Eye of the Universe, even though they'd already seen that it was going to mean their own destruction and the destruction of everything, according to their visions. So they locked that like dissenter up. That's what I'd sort of assumed. The more I'm thinking about it, I actually don't think I'm right about that anymore. Because the missing alien skeleton is probably the one that blew up trying the second artifact in that little experiment. That's probably the missing one. So what they've got in here, I have no idea. Real curious about it. But I'm going to need to be able to get rid of all these little locks, which means I'm going to need to learn all these little codes. I'm going to try getting onto the river. Yeah, I'm going to try getting onto the river outside this bell space and see if there's like a light I can turn off that makes this passable. I don't know if that, like, is anything. It's an idea, though. So hey, check it out. I'm about to do something really stupid and probably entertaining. I have no idea how much longer the dam has. Probably not long. This is a bad idea, but potentially very funny. Oh yeah, no, this is not a place to be. It's not a place to be at all. Oh no. We're really going to want to gun it. Like, so fast. No, don't get stuck on land. This is like the worst possible place to be. Stuck on land right now. Go. Go. It's quite possible it would actually be faster to just meditate. But whatever, now I want to see if I can pull it off. Go. So fast. So fast. Like, really fast. Whew, okay. Huh, had more time than I thought. Go, 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 go. Should have plenty of time to get myself to the river. Huh, there it went. Should have plenty of time to get to the river. Right around to the diving bell. Steady. There we go. Right around to the diving bell. See if there's anything there I missed, and there might not be. But if there's a light to turn off there, then that feels like a very promising lead. And if there's not, then whatever. We'll try jumping off the raft in between load zones just to see what the heck happens. Come on. Yep. Forward! I think, that's not how it's supposed to go. Are you gonna rotate back around? Because, like, crooked. Don't think it's supposed to work that way. It's fine. Okay, here we are. Now. Did I miss anything out here last time? Yep. Look for anything that can be turned off. Because I do remember, and it may be nothing, but I do remember some object, like, I thought, and maybe it's just this, peering down into this space. So maybe this is nothing. Or if there is a thing to turn off, maybe this just isn't it. Might just be a different thing. You know, remind me what this is. Right. Just really curious if seeing this again will shake any ideas loose. It does almost kind of suggest, and I don't know if this is anything, but it does almost kind of suggest that, like, you could transport something here by putting it into that slot and then, like, sleeping at the fire. Like, put it in the real world slot, sleep in the fire, it appears on this side. I think the vault is actually still sitting there on the real world side, though. So that, like, already worked, but it only works for one thing. This was all nothing. I'm going to go and try deloading, or just falling through the world. Might as well. Okay. And I don't know if you need to do this, or I don't remember if you need to do this at a specific, between two specific zones. I don't think so, but as soon as we lose all light, drop off. Boom, look at that, huh? I have broken the simulation. Cool. I need to do this with, like, more time to spare. This is way too interesting. There's several places I could go. Well, do I want to run off of that edge yet? I'm not sure I do. Are there any of these I can run to without committing to jumping off of an edge? Hey, here's that archive thing that I'd found. I'm hoping that leaving the water wasn't a terrible idea. I can't do anything here. I'm just hoping that standing on the water again is not going to sink. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. There's the light. Still can't tell what that is, but, hey. Maybe. God, there's so many different directions I could go now. I didn't expect this to be so juicy. So... yeah, a little worried dropping off here is just going to drop me into actual water. These two spaces interest me a lot. There's also this, which I can... you know what, heck with it. We're here. Of course. Of course. Yeah. Well, we know how to do it now. Figures, doesn't it? Well, let's see what we learned. Really? Nothing. Oh, we got this. I rotated the mechanism in front of the vault, causing it to strain against the chains holding it shut. Moments later, rays of light spilled out of the vault. That's it? You don't want to tell me more? I get you. Okay, so that fact would have pointed to this question mark symbol room, which I'd already found. So that makes sense. Okay. So... we have 3 options still. And since one of them doesn't involve stealth at all, I kind of just want to repeat what I did last time and see what else I can achieve in the weird fall out of bounds space. So, like, what's the fastest... what's my option to get me the most time playing around in that space in terms of entrances? The first one, obviously not. That one is going to be submerged pretty quickly. The third one gets me, like, the most time, but it also takes longer to get set up. Like, it takes longer to get onto the river from the third entrance. At least using the methods I'm familiar with. I feel like the second one might be best. Yeah, I'll get booted out when it eventually tips over, but that's, again, like, only a minute, maybe a minute and a half before I run out of time completely anyway. So this might still be the most efficient way to go about it. It's fast getting here, it's fast getting inside, it's pretty fast getting onto the river. It's very fast getting onto the river. Certainly faster than the third option. Again, unless there's some information or a route I've not figured out yet, which is possible. But but I feel like this might get me the most time. Yep. Really wish you didn't get stuck there, friend. That's fine. We'll zip, and then... drop. Okay, and we do seem to land in the same place regardless of which loading zone we drop out of. Let's just kind of go in a circle here. Like, we'll start with this one, the one directly away from all this. Going over there, like, I didn't see anything else to do over in that space. Let's go this way, because I don't know for sure if I know of any way to get back here. I guess I'm not sure what here is yet. Or if I can do anything. Maybe I can't. You know, that one might just not have been an option. What say... Really wish that one didn't get caught. Still works. Let's investigate a different one. Here we are. And... okay, you're nothing. Is this something? Maybe no. Like, if there's nothing but water to land in, I'm starting to think it may be nothing. There's something there, but nothing I can quite interact with, I don't think. Well... how far back does this go? I'm sure it ends eventually, yeah? I feel like this is nothing. There's like no light back here. Yeah, no. Okay, so that is also seemingly nothing. Like, these are definitely spaces that I can get to, but I'm guessing these are each, like, different hidden locations I can reach through other entrances, like, through the lodge, through the little village well, etc. So ultimately, it may be that the only one I can actually do anything with is this one here. I guess I can jump in that one too, to a degree, but I didn't see anything else to interact with. So first, is there anything here I can reach? I don't think so. I'm gonna have to figure out that light thing, whatever the heck it is. But I can at least get this, I think. This I can reach. Just to make sure there's nothing else. Ah, whatever. Let's just check this one out. See what it gets us. Extinguish. Hey, we got one. Now this brings us over here. Yep. So having one of those gone, can I see a code now? Huh. So I can cheat my way over to this one, to where I don't even need this particular code. I'm assuming if I entered this code in, then it would, like, send the raft over so I could get over there? I guess? Because I feel like I still need the code to be able to get across this one, unless it's another stupid invisible bridge, which is apparently a real thing. I don't suppose anything's different here if the, if it's missing one of the locks. I don't know why it would be, but I'm scared to assume. This looks the same. Okay. Let me out. Okay, well... This isn't anything, but I'm going to try. Whee! Had to check. Well... Huh. What do I want to do with this time? You know what? It's a little silly, but I'm gonna meditate so I can get back to the ship real fast and see if there is another little orange symbol for there's more to find here. Because, like, I know a couple other things that I can... What? The... Oh, wow, if you just meditate in the room, that also works. That's not what I was trying to do, but kind of funny, though. Because I know a couple of things that I can do, like stealthing past Owlians and such in those two other areas, but I want to see if there's any other lower hanging fruit first, since those are a little bit high effort. There's not. All right. I have all the information. Now I just have to use it. So I know how to put out one of these lights. Just drop through the world. Here, last thing we'll try to do today is my potentially failed experiment that I mentioned earlier. We are going to get everything set up to where I can access the river from here and here. Sleep in this one so I got the most amount of time. Come back here, put out the lights, and see how much I can achieve once they are kicked out near the very end of the cycle. Don't know how well that's going to work for me, but I'd love to try that first. Step 1, take a nap in the tower. Step 2, create access to the river from the tower's other side. Step 3, get in the water. Step 4, get to the third entrance. Step 5, use the third entrance. Step 6, gain access to the lodge. Could I wonder, could I... What would happen if I just jumped down? Is that a terrible idea? Like, that could be a terrible idea. I could just die. It'd be a lot faster, though. If I didn't... Oh, it's a long way down, though. It's a real long way down. Heck with it. Yeah, okay. That's too far. Hey, it doesn't actually kill us, though. Look, I keep telling you, it's science. Sometimes you have to just try a thing. Man, I do not look forward to having to sneak through here. That could be tricky. We'll do it, though. And on the plus side, if sneaking ends up being really annoying or frustrating or whatever, we kind of have an easy mode sort of built in, because my understanding is the reduce frights option in the menu, which I mentioned like weeks ago, apparently makes it a good bit easier to evade the aliens. So it's nice having that option. We'll see if we can pull it off without, though. Okay. Now we ride the river to the second area, the one with the well, and we try to remember how to turn off all the lights. I remember the basic steps, just gotta remember exactly where to do it. Okay. That's near where we gotta get. Our exit should be right up here now. I haven't ever entered this branch from the river. Come on, man. Yep. All right. We're in business. We got loads of time. Just need to not screw it up. It's around, not like right here, but it's, I want to say it's like close to here. Yeah, like down this way. And then... I've gone too far, haven't I? No, wait, I haven't. This is it. Sneak past this. Can I get handy candles here? Come on. Ride this. There goes our, dam. Alright, where's our... There you are. Yep. And then... that. They get mad. Lower themselves down to create problems for me. Like jerks would do. Yep. Now I'm going to start making my way back, and I really don't want to get caught, because if I get caught, I'm going to get booted to the third entrance, which is a little bit of a trip to get here. Not an impossible one. But the further I can get, the closer I can get before they get booted out, the more time I have. Where's my route here? Oh, right, it's a warp. Wait, can I? Maybe I'm supposed to warp to a thing out here. Sorry, I forgot this step. I've only done this part once. There must have been another... There we go. That was it. I remember now. Now then. We can go down this way, but this is where they are gonna be wait, no, it's not this way. Where am I thinking? For whatever reason, this particular one can turn me around kind of easy. I'll find it. I got time. Whoa! Gracious. You alright? Scared the heck out of me. How'd you fall? Oh. You know, maybe I should leave. Whoop. Well, I can't get down if you're gonna keep chasing me, jerk. Oh, of course. Come on, man. I had a plan. You're not getting rid of me that easy. Oh boy. Okay, well there they all went, I think, but now I've got very little time left. And I'm genuinely worried that I'm not going to remember well enough how to get down there in the dark to take advantage of the opportunity I've created for myself. Oh boy, it's such a tiny window. That may be proof enough that this is just, like, doomed to failure as an idea. I don't think it is entirely, but it may be an idea that's not quite worth pursuing. This is more of a dead end than I remembered. I feel like. Okay, that's where I was trying to get to, of course. I'm going like the longest possible way around, aren't I? Yes I am. I got myself so lost. Sorry everyone for the wasted attempt. Completely. I thought I remembered better how to get down to the lower level, and I think I'm just walking past my off-ramp over and over. Apologies, everyone. Bleh. Yeah, no, I clearly need to remember how to actually get where I'm trying to go again, because it's been too long. So, what we will do next time, and I'm sorry, again, to make you wait. I was really hoping to give you something by the end of this episode, but alas. What we're going to do next time is not try this, like, tricky, run around using the third entrance to sneak past them. We're just going to try to sneak past them legit. Because I kind of have a loose idea of how to do that. We've failed to do it a couple of times, but I did see sort of like the path around to the left down there that I kept, like, missing and falling down in. So we may very well be able to do it without any extra trickery. So we'll try that. And if that fails, then, well, at least we'll have attempted that route enough to have enough familiarity with the layout to be able to try this multi-step nonsense again. Anyway, apologies again, but next time, we're making it happen. Until then...